Hey, it's Ben with Accura Outdoors, and we're back from SHOT Show 2020. We saw tons and tons of cool stuff that we've already seen on the internet, and it was cool to touch and feel. I made a list of the things that I thought were cool that I took a picture of, so I'll put it here, kind of the stuff I took pictures of, and maybe I'll try to share some videos of other people took. This was my first year at SHOT Show 2020. Or SHOT Show in general. So I was a little overwhelmed with kind of everything, so I wasn't really paying attention to take videos. I did a decent job taking some photos, so bear with me, but here's some things that may have not been shown on other channels, but at least I'll point them out. So the first thing, and every channel is showing this, is SIG's new machine guns, the MG 338 and the MG 6.8. That was tons of people around it. A lot of people were wanting to touch and hold it. I wanted to hold it. I've used machine guns when I was in the Army, so it wasn't like a huge deal. So I just took a quick snapshot and kept looking at the SIG booth. But that was definitely one of the cool things we saw was the new SIG machine guns. So one of the cool things we saw at Century Arms was the AK-9 Draco. It was cool to see, all the AR-9s and the other platforms that are big in the PCC world. So it was cool to see an AK built on a 9mm platform. So hopefully we'll see more stuff like that. More people will be rocking those. We got one, so expect to see some photos on our social media and our testing with that. Another cool thing we saw was the train shot. I know a lot of in the gun industries, the social media influencers spend a lot of time over there, but what it is a cardboard target with metal infused on it that when you shoot it will register, and you can have an app that will show where you shot. You can do your split times. You can do games on it where you can have it point what games or what targets to shoot at. So that part was really, really cool. We're looking at possibly giving away one of those this year, so look out for that. Another one going along those lines, Odin came out with their PCC barrel, and what it is a 5-inch barrel, but it has a sleeve on it so that its overall length is 16 inches. Thought that was pretty cool. Kind of two things is, one, you're about a pistol length for your barrel, but then your sleeve, you have color options, and you don't see a whole lot of options other than black or carbon fiber. So if you're looking to colorize or accessorize your gun, I think that's a really cool option to be able to pick your barrel color too. So if you're into PCC, definitely check out Odin. They've got a lot of really cool stuff, so check them out. Another one along the lines of AR stuff was Timber Creek has a matched color set. What really drew me to this is I've seen where, say you're doing a blue build or an OD green or white or even black, sometimes the anodization between companies won't be exactly the same. So you say you're doing blue, but say Odin Works has a blue, and then you've got some other company, and then once you put everything together, you're kind of like, well, it's shades of blue, it's not the same blue. So they come out with a complete set from the grip to the handguard to your selector, everything on it that you can accessorize is all the same anodized color. So I thought that was really, really cool. I have a picture up here showing a couple of their guns. Another kind of cool one was Ruger came out with the Ruger American pistol. It's a cheaper option. I didn't really see it online very much, but it'd be interesting to see how well they'll shoot. So definitely we're going to try to acquire one of those, take it out to the range, see how well it does. Another company, so there's a lot. So when you have the chance to go to SHOT Show, after the second and third day you're going, you realize there's a lot of kind of the same stuff. You see you know, especially when you're in the law enforcement area, you're going to see, 20 other manufacturers that are all selling tactical helmets or body armor and stuff. So it's kind of harder sometimes to weed through the stuff. You really have to have your ear on the ground for the industry. Still acquiring that. So for me, again, I was fairly overwhelmed, but our boss showed me a company called Hazard 4. They make gear, they make backpacks and stuff. And the thing that he liked was that the backpack on the outside, so not your back, but the part that's facing out it's like a soft, hard cover. So like soft on the outside, but it's got a plastic shell in it. So if you had anything inside, it's going to help protect it, but also had mounts that you can actually put magazine mounts onto it. And it was the way that they had them, it would come out, so it was right here, so you could actually still grab them, or you could pull them from below. So it was kind of cool that way. For you photographers out there, and this is kind of why I brought it up, is they had the coolest setup for if you like tactical gear and you want to protect your camera gear. Look up Hazard 4. It's Hazard the number 4. They're based out of California. Really, really cool stuff for lens pouches, for backpacks. God, you have to look at their website. They had a whole slew of, camera gear based stuff, and they had normal stuff too. But I really, really liked their camera stuff. For me, I always use my Dakine backpack. It looks like a regular normal backpack from the outside, but it's fully padded, customizable, and that's why I like it. It's like being incognito. And it's really, really built well. So definitely check out Hazard 4. So again, that was kind of the things I took pictures of that I was wanting to highlight. There's a lot of cool stuff like the alien pistol. Some of the stuff was kind of hard to get to because there's so many people around it. So I was just even happy to get close to it, so I didn't really get a good picture of some of this stuff. But this was some of the stuff that maybe you didn't hear of. For me, the two celebrities I got to either take a picture of or take a picture with was Chuck Norris. He was at the Glock booth, of course, and he was signing some type of book or whatever. So it was really cool to see him. And then I don't know if you guys watch Top Shot, the show. It was released back in 2010. It's on Amazon Prime right now, and so I've been watching the series, and I got to see Kelly from season 1. So a picture up here. But that was really cool. So it was neat to see some celebrities. I saw some other ones like the Man Spot and QVO Tactical and some other guys, but every time I saw them, they looked pretty busy, and I hate bugging people, so it was just cool to see that. But hopefully next year I'll get some better video. Maybe we'll do some interviews with some people, but for this year, that's what I saw and some other stuff. And hopefully if there's anything else that you have any questions about, comment below. We will do another video if there's enough requests for it. But other than that, stay safe, and I'll see you on the range.